Hi all, good morning. Welcome to TCM Education. We want to welcome you with a fresh batch of euphoria here on Wall Street. We can see the Canadian company VAPE. That's the simple VAPE. The name of the company is VAPE SIA Industries. Obviously you can see it here with me in the room. That's the close on Friday, 8.87, and it was up 3%. And obviously something changed dramatically over the weekend, and let's read what happened here. So on Monday, SIA Industries saw its stock skyrocket over, and this is a good one, 1,800% at one point during the pre-market, before pairing gains at 800%, and the time of the reporting the price was 84. Now it's only in the 40s, 45 to 48. That's the price action right now. And of course the CEE indices was focused on the Canadian e-cigarette industry, and obviously they changed course, and now they're bringing in a $500 million placement to be in the Binance Bitcoin business. So Binance, I think they mean Binance stablecoin. Anyway, 500 million investment in this otherwise probably in a company that doesn't have a lot of business, or didn't have a lot of business lately, being that the e-vape business is not that great, doing that great. So let's see what happened basically in the pre-market. Okay, so because that's why we are here, to see actually this phenomenon where a stock is up quadruple digits. Not anymore, but it's still up 400%. At one point the stock traded as high, and this is unbelievable, of nearly $190 after it started trading under 15. So from 15 to 180, 190, that's more than 10x, nearly 15x. Now who bought who bought the shares at 190? I don't know. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, but there are some insiders here that obviously took advantage of these situations. Who's buying and supporting the price right now? It's really not clear. The bad news that I have for everybody is that the float here is maybe the driest float that I've seen in a stock. The free float, I mean, it's not that I'm seeing, you're seeing it with me. You can see total shares are 840,000, and the free float is 660,000. So already traded 3.08 million in the pre-market. Imagine what if there's going to be a lot of demand, this price can go ballistic. But as much as it can go up, it will crash down. Again, being part of this of this game is super risky. You can see now, guys, the bid and the ask. I think it was halted. No, it wasn't. So that's the bid and the ask. The spread right now is 45. Sorry, one tick. I just saw the bid and the ask like $3 apart. Anyway, the bid and the ask are going to be rocking around anywhere between $1 or $2 at one point. You can bet on that. I don't know why it's now so tight. It was very spready just a couple of minutes ago. Now you can see it went from 1 cent at one tick is 1 cent to $1 in a matter of seconds. Now it's not only that you need to deal with the unsustainable price action here. It's just that this stock is not going to respect any, most likely, resistance and support levels, so it's going to be super risky to trade. However, and this is always the case, the reward here, if you're making or timing the right move, may be unsustainable versus other trades, because again, we have absolutely no liquidity, and there's going to be, if there's going to be some demand for stocks that can push the price higher super fast, as much as obviously sell-off, any sell-off will meet probably zero demand. So it can rock up and down both ways. Now you can see, let's go back to the chart. You can see here a reversal from this. You see narrow range bars to it went from 46 to 74 in 6 minutes. That's a 3-minute bar here that you're watching. So again, it's the price action is really unsustainable. If you want to take part of this madness, you need to take into account that the liquidity is horrible, and you may end up with the short side of the stick. Again, if you know what you're doing, by all means. This is the execution right now, the time and sale of VAPE. I hope it's not delayed. The last execution was 46.55. Does it make any sense? Yes, it does make sense. And here you can see only executions above 100 shares. You won't be able to see here executions below 100 shares. So we can see there are executions 661, 507, whatever. So there are people or hedge funds or anybody that's in this taking part in this insane game that are willing to roll the dice, and we will have to see what's going to happen in the regular session. If there's going to be a lot of demand, I mean, right now the market cap is 7.47 million, but I'm not sure if this is the market cap of Friday. It doesn't include the factor of the stock moving from 15 to 46, which is at least 3 times. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what the market cap is, and if the placement of $500 million will eventually take place, and if it does take place, when it does take, and what are the terms? Of course, that will create a lot of volatility, aka SBET. You can watch the chart of SBET, which did this pretty much the same scenario with Ethereum, and there was another company. I just don't have the symbol in BMNR, I think, that did the same scenario with Ethereum as well, and also those guys brought in 2 leading names from the sector, and from the Bitcoin sector, I mean Bitcoin supporters, and in order to gain confidence from investors. One common thing to all of those stocks that are coming from zero after a reverse split, which kills the liquidity, which means that those stocks are, their valuation is, there are no valuations here. The valuation can change 100% in minutes, up or down. So there is no valuation that can be recorded, obviously, at this point. And the price fluctuations are going to be immense. And those who want to take part, I just suggest you do it carefully and allow yourself to get slapped, maybe more, maybe punched. And I hope that anybody that participates will be successful. It's going to be super hard, really. This is for deep pockets experiment. Let's call it this way. Okay, guys, I hope it was clear enough. I made my point. I'm definitely not gonna buy even 1 share. That's not my my motto right now to buy shares, but we will come back and analyze and see if eventually maybe technical stuff or something great will come out of this event. I doubt it, but let's keep it on the positive side. So right now it's up 421%. That's now 8:41 a.m. in the US. More than an hour, 50 minutes till the market's open, so less than an hour obviously. In 50 minutes this stock can go down to 20 and up to 2,000, so we'll brace for that. See you guys later on. Do like and subscribe, and we'd love to see you in our next video.